This is a tutorial on how to make a portable speaker in 8 easy steps. This thing's kind of great for taking it camping or going on a field or something, or just taking a few bears and just taking it with you. So I'm going to do it step by step and try and make it as easy as possible. I'll also put the stuff in a list in the description what you need below. So let's get started with step 1. Okay, so for step 1 I'm going to be telling you what you need to accomplish this. So here we have the subwoofer, which is, this one particularly is a bass speaker for the back of a car. All these items from used car parts. We have this. We have the stereo, which obviously you'll see in the front of the dashboard. You have the battery. This is a 12 volt car battery. You'll need the amplifier, which is this thing that's all the leads together, which also connects to the battery to power it. And you need the connection cables, which are these. Okay, so we'll go to the next step now and tell you how to kind of put this stuff together to make it work. Okay, so this is the next step. Basically I want you to understand you can put stuff where you need it. So in this particular case we have the amplifier screwed onto the back of the speaker, and we also have stereo screwed onto the top. Bear in mind you will need to position the car stereo close enough to the amplifier so the leads can reach, which are connected from the amp up to the stereo, otherwise you'll need to extend the wires. You'll need to think as well, you don't want it too far apart from the battery, because it is heavy and trying to jug it around and stuff will be quite a hard thing to do, so make sure you think that in mind when you're starting to put yours together. So here we have the red and yellow wire. This is basically the power wires that will connect from the stereo into the 12 volt connection onto the amplifier here. You can't really see that there, but that says 12 volt. So you need to get that to connect from that to the top stereo wire. That will power the stereo. You need to connect the black ground wire from the stereo, which goes into the ground port of the amp, which is there. It might be in different order on different amplifiers, but it'll say G and D. So you connect that black wire, which is called the ground wire, from the stereo to that one there. We have two purple wires here that come out of the stereo, which we have screwed a hole into the top of the subwoofer, and that is to power a secondary speaker we have put onto the side of it. Like I said before, this is a bass subwoofer, so this is just the rhythm speaker, and inside the purple wires connect to that. So if you do have, in the same case, a bass subwoofer, you will need to make one of these, otherwise it'll just be like a bass and there'll be no rhythm to the songs. So yeah, you need two purple wires to connect to that speaker wherever you put it. We have two AUX cables here. You plug these into the back of the stereo and they funnel down to the amplifier, and what this basically does is tells the boombox subwoofer what to play from the car stereo. So you connect them to the red and white ones, and then they go into the side of the subwoofer, which is here. There is also a blue cable that comes out here. We've also put it down that hole that we drilled, which hangs out. It's basically just for the radial aerial if you want the stereo to work on it as well. That's what you use that for, so we've just hanged it inside it to keep it neat and tidy. Also need a loop cable, which is from a 12 volt battery, which loops over to the REM part of the amplifier. What that does, it powers the amp from the car battery. So you just get a small little wire and clip it round onto both of those. Now it's the next step, and it's actually powering the subwoofer from the cables. What you need is these blue and red cables. You get one that connects to the ground port, G and D, top one, and you need the red one to connect to the 12 volt port from the amplifier. Keep them together neat and tidy. Funnel it round onto the car battery. What you want to do is connect the red wire to the positive. Make sure you put this on first, because otherwise you might end up getting electrocuted. Positive always needs to go on first, and the blue one secondary. So it just screws on there like that. You might need to find yourself a little bolt to do it, or some other tools to do it, like a spanner. So just screw that onto the top, and then you need the blue wire to go onto this side. Can't really see that. Oh, yeah, can you? Yeah. So that slots into there, and it screws on.
And then I get the bolt on.
Okay, yeah, so just make sure it's nice and tight so it don't come loose. Try not to touch this, by the way, when it's turned on, because you'll see yourself. You touch that, you'll get a nasty shock. Okay, so as you can see, it is now turned on. It's not connected to any other power supply other than the 12 volt car battery. It's quite heavy, but like I said before, it's great for taking out with you. So let's turn it on. CD. There you go. And that is all powered just by the 12 volt car battery. So yeah, I hope this has helped. It's been a really great project for us. It's one of those things we've been wanting to do for a long time. Great for taking out and stuff. I'll put all the links in the description for what you need. Okay, thanks for watching.